My name is Larry Ketchmark. I was in Korea from 1951 to 52. I was very fortunate to become a medic in the battalion aid station because for the grace of God, I could have been crawling around there like some of my buddies that went over with me. The term of forgotten war always bothered me, but I knew when you're not getting your tail shut off, you could forget things. When you're getting your tail shut off, you don't forget them that easily. A relative of ours was initially involved with the honor flight. She brought me an application. I started filling out the application and reluctantly looking at all the information. They said, why am I going through this thing? There are a lot of guys that were really heroes that should be making this trip. And I seesawed back and forth almost to the very last day whether to make this trip or not, because I really felt I didn't deserve it. But the neighbors, people who had made the flight, all said, you got to take that trip. You've got to take that trip. It's one of the most momentous days of your life. And no truer words were spoken. So organized from the very first second to the very first second we got back. It was just perfect. The volunteers, the precision, everything was coordinated perfectly. And when I went through to see some of these monuments, saw the stars on the wall, it made a big impression on me because I've said many times, people don't realize what numbers are of casualties when they read about them in a paper. But when you see a wall of stars, you realize 36,000, 50,000 dead, that's a lot of people. And when I got to the Korean War Memorial, that made a special impression on me because every detail was so exact. I couldn't believe the ponchos, the canteen, the weaponry. Everything was so, the boots. This was all sculptured, but the detail and the sculptures and the Korean War Memorial, it was hard to contain yourself. I didn't realize at that time how great it was. And it didn't even open up the package because it was such a big package. When I got home, I started opening up the package and I found all these letters from neighbors, from relatives, from people, from school kids. Beautiful cards that school kids drew up with the flags. So proud you were fighting for our country, and comments and second and third grade commentary on these cards that they sent. Kids that didn't know me from the surrounding suburbs. It was a touching moment. It was like I hit the jackpot. I hit the jackpot. That parade, walking through that hall with all the people, with the bagpipers, with the bikers carrying flags, and coming across, my own family was there. I gave so many hugs and kisses and everything else. I was sore in my throat for about a week. Fabulous experience. Right to the very end. It was like after a wedding, when all the guests are gone, you can't believe that such a tremendous occasion happened to you and all your buddies. One of the greatest days of my life. Wedding days, birthdays were monumental. Memories are hard to erase, good and bad. But good ones like this erase a lot of the sad ones, Don't hesitate, make this trip, because it's going to be a momentous occasion.